What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Ocean Protocol, um, this, a possible Web3 data economy solution. One that I think could actually benefit hugely from an upcoming sort of ETF as well. Before I get into that, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would absolutely smash it in this bull cycle. If you invested $100 into each one when I release the videos, still holding those bags, you'd be in profit for over 80,000, in fact, over $83,000. This is not reflective of my portfolio anymore. If you want to see what I'm in, come check out Copy My Cryptos, where I share my portfolio. Throughout 2021, we had our long-term investments that were massive winners, our quick flips that were massive winners, and airdrops that were massive, massive winners. If you want to be a part of that and match the gains for myself and the members, then come and check it out. The link's in the description. Click the link, see the success stories, and be a part of it, because 2022 is set to be even better. Right, Ocean Protocol. So Ocean Protocol is blockchain-based ecosystem. It allows individuals and businesses to easily unlock the value of their data and monetize it through the use of ERC20-based data tokens. Now, publishers can monetize their data while preserving privacy and control, whereas consumers can access data sets that were previously unavailable and difficult to find. Data sets can be discovered on the Ocean market, where they can be purchased and later consumed or sold. Each data service is represented by a unique data token, which is used to wrap a data set or computer to data service. So the beauty of this, I mean, fundamentally, right, when Google, when Facebook, when Microsoft, when all of these guys are, when we're dealing with transactions through their systems, they're not bothered about the transactions, not bothered about the money they're making. They're bothered about the data, about the individuals. The data is what they can sell on. The data is where the money is. So Ocean Protocol, Ocean's token is the utility token for community governance and staking on data, as well as buying and selling data as the basic unit on of exchange on the Ocean market. Now, as I've said, data is where the money is. You know, you look at Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg was really interested in the M-Pesa back in the day. Was it M-Pesa? Yeah, I think it's M-Pesa. Which was just a mobile transaction that people were using to pay each other. And what he wasn't interested in the earning mechanism and being part of the third party system where you can be that sort of middleman where you take a cut off the top. He was looking at being involved in that because access to that allowed him knowledge, or allowed Facebook or the company the opportunity to gain knowledge of every microtransaction that occurred. And then once you've got that information, you can tailor your marketing and everything else around it to make sure that it matches up with the individual to make more money from everything else that comes in. That is what data does. So the whole concept is Ocean Protocol allows you to access the data that would normally be unavailable. And once you've got those sought after data sets, you can tokenize that, you can sell it on Ocean Market, or you can use it to benefit you. You know, it also produces an additional income stream for data publishers while giving scientists, researchers, data analysts, and anyone else access to more reliable data. And that is important. So it's going to be the tools for the Web3 data economy. That's the whole idea. The Ocean Market app is going to be where people go to get that reliable data source. You know, you got an on-ramp and off-ramp for data sets for DeFi as well. When you look at the actual companies or collaborators or integrators that are working with Ocean Protocol, there's some fairly impressive companies here, right? Particularly within the crypto space, you've got Banker, Balancer, Boson, Certic, obviously, have done the audit. You've got Exceed Me, Fabric Ventures, Injective Protocol, as well as Polygon, Secret Network, SingularityNet, Singularity DAO, the Web3 Foundation. And this is it. This Ocean Protocol is going to be the Web3 data economy. Compute to data is now in Ocean Market. You can open up the Ocean Market app and you can see what's going on. Very, very cool. Very, very cool concept. So you can get 100 days of DAR, of DAI data. You can go on and get the Sandbox Lands data set. You can get you can get anything you want, really. Ocean Market pool trends and charts. You can start looking and seeing what's been happening, and you can use this information to try and figure out what's next, what's to come. And you can see the information, you can see the cost for some of these. Some of these are reasonable, some of them not so much. Product pages of over 1 million different products on Amazon. That's going to cost you over 78,000 Ocean Protocol, which is effectively, over 50 grand. It's nearly 60 grand, to be fair. So there's lots of opportunities here, and you can see the publishers with the most sales as well. But what is to come, which is really interesting as well, is there is a focus of Simplify trying to seek approval from the FCC for a Web3 ETF. Again, very interesting idea. It's going to be called WE. Yeah, the whole idea is that it's going to be the first of its kind, with a focus of Web3, a decentralized version of the World Wide Web. As per the filing, the fees and expenses that investors will have to pay include management fees of 0.95 and might also include other expenses. The advisor and sub-advisor seeks to achieve the fund's investment objective by investing primarily in equity securities of US and foreign Web3 companies. ETF won't invest directly in Bitcoin directly, but would invest around 10% of its total assets in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The management of the Simplify Vault Web3 ETF will be the responsibility of Simplify Asset Management CEO and co-founder Paul Kim and the Chief Investment Officer and co-founder David Burns. If and when the ETF is approved, it will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange, like the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF. Now, a Web3 ETF could actually be very, very positive for Ocean Market, which, Ocean Protocol rather, because Ocean Protocol's goal is to be the data economy of Web3. So being the data economy of Web3, if an ETF was to run, an ETF for Web3 based projects ended up being, verified and allowed, you could see potentially a huge run on basically your key Web3 projects. Bear in mind Web3 Foundation has done tons of grants to particular projects, in a lot of them in and around the Polkadot ecosystem, or the majority, to be fair. Ocean Protocol has definitely received at least one, and being as it's so intrinsic and focused on that Web3 economy, it could run off of that news. Now Ocean Protocol, with the partners they've got, with the long-term goals they've got, a $5 coin seems reasonable. $5 would run it up to around about $3 billion. $3 billion seems actually fairly achievable and fairly reasonable, given that, right now, it's already intertwined with a number of different crypto projects. It's already intertwined with a number of different big data companies. It's part and parcel of some major venture capital portfolios, digital currency. I can never remember what DCG stands for. But Fabric Ventures as well. What's DCG again? Digital Currency Group, I think it is. Yeah. So Ocean Protocol A lot of potential here. A lot of potential. Already integrated in Polkadot, or in the Polkadot ecosystem, already integrated in the Polygon ecosystem, two of the biggest ones around. I'm sure it's going to end up being integrated with many others down the line. Yeah, this is one that you should be bullish on. And if you are a researcher, this is ideal for you because when you open up the Ocean Market app, you can get information that can be very beneficial. Depending on the field that you're in, this could be hugely beneficial. Give you the opportunity to learn about data whale, ocean market directory, and pool ratings. There's a few different things here. If you're a Amazon seller, this could be exceptionally valuable to you. This is the result of scraping of Amazon.com. So it's all processed data. File summarizing the tree of the data set, which matches the structure of folders containing the data. Picture of product, main picture, thumbnail, key information, top 100 products in each product category, description, discount percentage ratio, positive reviews. This, if you are a seller on Amazon, this could be invaluable information to you. And this is what I mean. This people can create whatever data sets they want, and if people value it, there's huge positives there. This is Netflix viewing history. So create a fair data economy where people can benefit from their data. So with this data set, you can explore watching habits, viewing patterns of Netflix. Netflix viewing history gives the viewing history of the account that contains only the movie, TV show's name and the date, time the user watched it. Here we have the data from 30 users, etc. Yeah, again, if you're looking at building an online service, video sharing service or video service, again, that information can be very important to you. It's only 30, so the sample's quite small, but you would want it, but you can, again, look for something with wider data. Really interesting, really interesting. And I think there's going to be a lot, you can see that there's going to be a lot of companies that are going to value this kind of information. Get hold of data that you normally wouldn't get hold of. There's some excitement there. Combine that with, the fact that it's integrated with so many top tier projects, as well as this upcoming Web3 ETF, which if it passes, Web3 projects are going to run very well in price. And Ocean could be one of them. I've seen a lot of people saying $10, $20. I'm not sure we could see that. $10, I mean, to be fair, $10 puts it at 6 billion. With a bull cycle still to come, that's going to be really, we're going to see huge price rises. Potentially, it could hit 6 billion. I'm going more conservative. I'm saying around 3, which is, $5. But that, even from there, is still around between a 6 and 7x, which isn't too bad. And like I said, big data, particularly in blockchain, is only gonna grow because the data sets that you can acquire are so unique compared to what is available right now in normal Web 2, I guess you'd call it. Right? But yeah, Ocean Protocol, one to watch. I'm sure we're going to see a number of new partnerships announced this year as well that are going to be very valuable. Yeah, I think there's huge potential here, especially with this Web3 ETF. That's it for me. Hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. Even if you've been here a while, check it out. But huge wins. 2021 was exceptional. Biggest holdings absolutely ran wild. The airdrops were phenomenal, and the quick flips were wicked. They were insanely good. If you want to be a part of that and make those gains and match the gains of myself and the members, then come check it out. Links in the description, and yeah, read it. See the success stories. That's it from me. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Take care. Bye bye.